The sun bleeds red across the horizon. The wind carries the cries of vultures circling above the carcass-strewn plains. News of Eclipse Vale's death spreads like wildfire, igniting rage among the buffalo herds and unease among the lions. In the dens of the hyenas, laughter echoes, not the laughter of joy but of dark amusement. Fang sits alone inside his cavern, the walls flickering with torchlight that dances like restless spirits. His claws tap against the jagged stone as he listens to the rumors traveling through the savannah.
Shadowpike is furious. He burns with grief and hatred. Hatred is a tool sharper than any fang, and hatred, when aimed properly, can topple kings.
The sound of padded feet approaches. A silhouette enters, lean, sharp-eyed, and cunning. Feral Nova, Stormfang's most trusted lieutenant, steps through the cave's entrance. His fur gleams under the flickering light, and his gaze burns with intelligence.
Stormfang, the plains are restless tonight. The buffaloes grieve, but grief has turned to anger. Shadowpike is cursing the name of Gravelight, calling him a coward for refusing war against the lions.
Exactly as I expected.
So you've been watching the storm build.
I've been feeding it. A whisper here, a rumor there. The right spark at the right time, and grief becomes rage. Rage becomes chaos, and chaos belongs to us.
Nova's eyes narrow with a calculating gleam.
Then the time has come, hasn't it? To use that chaos, to shape it. We can exploit the rift between Shadowpike and Gravelite. Convince Pike that his king no longer deserves his throne. Let the buffalo destroy themselves from within. And then, we strike with them. Buffalo muscle and hyena cunning together. Even Spectre Fang won't withstand that tide.
Stormfang leans back on his haunches, laughing quietly.
You've grown sharper, Nova. I trained you well. Yes, uniting our forces could crush the lions. And with Spectre Fang dead, the plains would finally bow to us.
Then what's stopping us? The timing is perfect. The buffalo want war. The lions are fractured after Spectre Fang banished his brother. And the other species are watching in silence. If we don't act now, someone else will seize the opportunity.
Stormfang's laughter dies. His golden eyes narrow to thin slits, gleaming like molten metal.
You think too much like a soldier, Nova, and not enough like a king.
Nova stiffens, but says nothing. Stormfang stands and begins pacing slowly, the shadows stretching and shrinking around him with every flicker of flame.
Do you know what Spectre Fang has that we don't?
Power, respect, the loyalty of his pride.
No, allies.
He stops and stares into the darkness of the cave mouth, as if he can see beyond the plains, beyond the mountains.
Spectre Fang has forged an alliance stronger than claws or fangs. The bears of the north, the Ursine Dominion.
The bears? Those hulking beasts from the cliffs? I thought they kept to themselves.
They did. Until Spectre Fang made them a promise, a mutual pact. If the lions are ever attacked, the bears will come. And if the bears face war, the lions will rise beside them. Two mighty empires, bound by a single oath.
So, they're far away in the mountains. By the time they hear of battle, it'll be over.
You underestimate them. The bears are not slow, Nova. They are patient. And patience is far more dangerous than speed. Do you remember what happened during the siege of the Northern Pass?
100 leopards marched on the Ursine Dominion. None returned.
Exactly. The bears crushed them like ants. They fight like thunder and heal like stone. If we move against Spectre Fang now, they'll come. And they will not stop until every hyena skull decorates their walls.
Then what do you suggest? Sit here and wait while the world changes without us?
Not wait. Prepare.
Prepare for what? You said yourself this is not the moment to strike.
The moment to strike comes only once, Nova. And only when the prey can't see the claws.
And how do we do that? The bears are powerful, united, disciplined. We can't fight them.
Who said anything about fighting?
Then, how?
There are many ways to destroy a kingdom. You can burn its walls, or you can rot its foundation. The second is quieter and far more permanent.
You plan to deceive them?
Not deceive. Set them against each other. A third party will join the fight. They will battle to the death, and we will be the ones to reap the reward. We will simply sit back and wait. Whichever side fails, we will still emerge as the ultimate victors.
You really are the devil's own shadow.
Devil or not, I get results.
The two hyenas fall silent. The fire crackles. Outside, the wind moans through the cracks of the cave like a dying beast. Then Nova speaks again, more hesitantly.
But what if we fail? What if the bears see through it? What if Spectre Fang learns of our plan before it begins?
Stormfang glances toward the cave's entrance, the dying light of sunset painting his face crimson.
Then we die. But if we succeed, we become gods.
Nova stares at him, the weight of those words heavy in the air.
You truly believe you can bring down Spectre Fang?
Spectre Fang believes himself chosen by destiny. But destiny can be rewritten. And I will be the one holding the quill.
He turns toward the entrance, his voice lowering to a growl.
You'll see, Nova. When the time comes, the lions will tear each other apart. The buffalo will rise in blind fury. The bears will retreat to their caves in suspicion. And then, when the plains are burning, I will step from the smoke as their savior.
Their savior?
The savior who ends their war by ruling what's left.
Feral Nova's eyes gleam with admiration and unease.
You already have a plan, don't you?
Stormfang doesn't answer immediately. He simply walks toward the torch on the wall and stares into its flame. The orange light flickers in his eyes like molten gold.
Let's just say, I know how to make the mighty bleed.
Tell me, Stormfang, what are you planning?
Stormfang looks back at him with a sly grin.
Patience, Nova. Some things reveal themselves only under moonlight.
Nova exhales, half frustrated, half in awe.
You're impossible!
Stormfang laughs, a dark, echoing sound that fills the cave like thunder.
And that's why I'm still alive.
Outside, the wind howls again, carrying the scent of blood, smoke, and something else change. Stormfang raises his head, eyes fixed on the horizon beyond the cave.
The world is shifting, Nova. The lions, the buffaloes, the bears, they all think they hold the power. But soon, they'll kneel. Every last one of them.
He steps into the moonlight, his shadow stretching across the stone floor like a creeping storm.
And when they do, they'll remember one name, Stormfang.
Nova watches silently as his leader disappears into the dark, the echo of his laughter rolling through the night like distant thunder. The night air trembles with tension. Inside a vast, dim cavern hidden beneath jagged cliffs, Stormfang convenes his most loyal followers. Torches flicker, painting his scarred face in alternating shades of gold and shadow. The gleam in his eyes is sharper than any fang.
Listen closely. What I'm about to say does not leave this room. Not to your mates, not to your kin. If anyone leaks a single word...
He pauses, baring his teeth in a grin that freezes the blood in their veins.
You'll beg for death before I grant it.
The creatures before him, Feral Nova, Night Warden, Ash Tempest, and a half-dozen other hyenas, lower their heads in unison. The silence is absolute. Stormfang stops walking and faces them.
The alliance between Spectre Fang and the bears keeps him safe, invincible even. We can't face both armies at once. So we'll cut off his shield before striking the king.
He turns his gaze toward Feral Nova, the cleverest of his pack.
You'll lead this mission north, into the Ursine Dominion.
What are our orders, my lord?
You will strike at their heart not by killing their king, but by breaking his will. Find what he loves most, and make it bleed.
No one dares to question further. Night Warden's horned head dips solemnly. Ash Tempest cracks his neck and grunts.
We'll get it done.
Good. Remember, it's not necessary to kill, and blood need not be spilled. Just press them toward the path we want.
Dawn breaks as the assassins march north. Led by Feral Nova, they travel through canyons and across wind-swept plains until the earth grows colder and the trees stand taller. This is Ursine Dominion, a vast expanse of pine forests and stone ridges, the territory of the bears. The scent of fur, sap, and snow hangs heavy in the air. Somewhere beyond lies Verdant Abyss, homeland of the gorillas, a borderland known for brutal skirmishes and ancient grudges. Feral Nova halts the group atop a rocky hill. The rhinos lower themselves behind boulders. The hyenas crouch in the tall grass. Hours turn to days. They wait, patient as death itself. Hunger gnaws at them, but Fang's discipline has taken root deep in their bones. One evening, as mist curls over the valley floor, Feral Nova's nose twitches. A faint scent, sweet, warm, familiar. He signals with a paw.
Quiet! Something's coming!
From the forest's edge emerge two bears, one large, graceful, cloaked in black fur that glistens like obsidian. Beside her, a small cub, golden brown with curious eyes. Feral Nova's pupils dilate.
There they are! Onyx Shroud, Queen of the Bears, and her son, Spectral Vein.
A hyena beside him gulps.
You mean the wife of Iron Mirage? The king?
Feral Nova nods slowly, a sinister smile curling his lips.
The very same! The Queen and her heir! Stormfang chose his target well!
Night Warden leans forward, lowering his massive horned head.
What's the command?
Attack! But hear me, do not kill the mother. Stormfang's orders are clear. We want chaos, not corpses.
The two rhinos erupt from the shadows with earth-shaking force. Onyx Shroud spins, startled, too late. Ash Tempest charges from the left, his horn catching her across the shoulder. She roars in pain, pushing her cub behind her. Night Warden circles to the right, stomping the ground, sending pebbles flying like shrapnel. Onyx Shroud shouts, her voice trembling with fury and fear.
Stay behind me, Spectral!
Yes, Mother.
The cub whimpers, pressing against her hind leg.
So this is the Queen of the Bears? I expected someone bigger.
You dare strike me in my own domain?
We dare anything Stormfang commands.
Onyx Shroud lunges forward, swiping her massive paw. The blow catches Ash Tempest's flank, sending him stumbling sideways with a grunt. But Night Warden retaliates immediately, slamming his horn into her ribs. The sound echoes like a thunderclap. Onyx Shroud staggers, gasping, but she does not fall.
I won't let you touch my child!
She roars, standing between the cub and the attackers. From a distance, hidden in the fog, Feral Nova watches intently. His yellow eyes glint with calculation.
She's strong!
Yes, but strength divides when she protects. She can fight or defend, not both.
The battle rages. Onyx Shroud's roars shake the valley. Her claws leave deep gashes in the soil, her blows heavy enough to dent the rhino's armor-thick hides. Yet the twin brothers press her relentlessly, trading blows like hammers on an anvil.
Mother, I'm scared.
Don't look back! Stay close!
But she cannot guard him forever. One moment of distraction, one strike too slow, and the cub's path to safety falters.
Now, drive the cub away, but don't kill him. Herd him toward verdant abyss.
The hyenas leap from their hiding spots with wicked laughter, circling the terrified cub. Spectral Vane screams and bolts through the underbrush, eyes wide with terror. The hyenas snarl, snapping their jaws close enough to graze his fur, not enough to wound, but enough to terrify.
Spectral! No!
She roars, catching a glimpse of her cub sprinting toward the mist-shrouded cliffs of verdant abyss.
Don't go that way!
But she has no chance to follow. Night Warden slams into her side again, forcing her to block another charge.
Focus on us! Bear Queen, your cub will fend for himself if he's lucky.
Onyx Shroud lets out a deafening roar, pure rage and anguish intertwined. She swipes at Ash Tempest, claws tearing through his shoulder, but he doesn't retreat. The brothers fight with grim discipline, keeping her occupied, keeping her away from her son. In the shadows, Feral Nova watches with satisfaction. Everything unfolds exactly as Stormfang planned. The cub flees into enemy land. The mother's cries echo through the forest. And when the bears find out what happened, when they believe the gorillas took their prince, war will follow. Night Warden's horn clashes with Onyx Shroud's paw once more, sparks flying from the impact.
She's losing strength.
Keep her alive. We're done here.
The hyenas pull back, laughter fading into the wind as they vanish into the tree line. Onyx Shroud drops to her knees, chest heaving. Blood mats her fur. Her gaze searches the dark horizon where her cub disappeared.
Spectral, please, come back.
Night Warden exhales heavily, his horns slick with blood.
Mission complete. Stormfang will be pleased.
Feral Nova steps forward, smirking.
More than pleased. The spork has been lit, and soon the fire will consume them all. Let's go. Leave her alive. Let her tell the story. In her grief, she'll spread the lie for us.
As they retreat into the forest's depths, the last echoes of Onyx Shroud's cries drift through the night. A sound so raw, even the stars seem to dim. Somewhere far ahead, little Spectral Vane stumbles into the misty canyons of verdant abyss, where shadows move and unseen eyes watch. And far away, beneath another sky, Stormfang raises his head and smiles. The first piece of his grand design has fallen into place. For centuries, hatred festers between bears and gorillas, two titans of the wild, locked in an endless struggle drenched in blood and fury. Neither side ever claims victory. Both races possess unmatched strength and vast armies, and their clashes have carved scars deep into the earth. But under the reign of Iron Mirage, the mighty Bear King, peace, fragile and uneasy, has taken root. No war has erupted in his time. The roars of the battlefield have been replaced by the quiet hum of life in the Ursine Dominion. Iron Mirage is no fool. He knows this peace is a candle in the storm. One gust could snuff it out. The gorillas grow stronger under King Amber Rage, a beast of both muscle and cunning. His domain, the verdant abyss, thrives because of a rare golden honey, ornate nectar, a sacred resource every creature in the forest depends on. To counterbalance that growing power, Iron Mirage forged an alliance with Spectre Fang, the Lion King of the Sunlands. Together they form a double-edged trap meant to contain Amber Rage's ambitions. For now, it works. Peace holds, though barely. Onyx Shroud, Queen of the Bears, stands at the edge of a moonlit ravine. Her chest heaves with grief. Her eyes, once calm as glacial rivers, now overflow with tears. The darkness has swallowed the figure of her cub, Spectral Vane, who vanished into the cursed valley of verdant abyss.
Spectral, my little one, what have they done to you?
She knows what fate awaits in that place. The gorillas guard it like a living fortress. And yet, she prays.
Please, may Amber Rage's heart know mercy. He must see you're only a child.
But prayer is not enough. The moment stretches like a wound that will not close. With one last look toward the abyss, Onyx Shroud turns back. Her decision hardens like iron. She must return to Iron Mirage. He must know what has happened. And together, they must find a way to save their heir. Inside the Ursine Citadel, Iron Mirage sits upon a throne carved from obsidian and bone. His presence fills the hall like a storm cloud. When Onyx Shroud bursts through the doors, the guards bow deeply, sensing the weight of what's coming. Onyx Shroud collapses before the throne.
My king! Our son! Spectral Vein! He's gone!
Iron Mirage rises to his full, monstrous height. His voice is thunder.
What do you mean? Gone!
We were ambushed by rhinos and hyenas. I fought them off, but they drove Spectral Vein toward the verdant abyss.
Iron Mirage roars, his bellow shaking the citadel walls. The torches flicker wildly.
No! Verdant Abyss? You mean he has entered Amber Rage's territory?
I tried to reach him, but they held me back. I swear I'll tear them apart with my own claws.
But Iron Mirage cuts her off with a snarl.
There's no time for vengeance. If he's in that place, he's as good as dead.
He turns to his captains.
Rally my finest warriors. We leave now. If there's even a fragment of hope, we'll find it.
The journey to Verdant Abyss is swift, fueled by panic and rage. Iron Mirage and his chosen guards thunder across the land, their heavy steps echoing through the night. But far ahead, in the Forbidden Valley, another story unfolds. At the gates of Verdant Abyss, two gorilla sentinels stand watch. Their hulking silhouettes cut sharp outlines against the dim jungle light. Suddenly, they spot a small, fast-moving figure darting through the underbrush, a blur of brown and gold.
Something approaches. That's a bear cub.
Before they can react, the cub bursts through the brush, Spectral Vein, his fur matted with dust and fear. His small heart races like a drumbeat. He has been running for hours, every sound behind him echoing the laughter of hyenas.
Stop right there.
But Spectral Vein doesn't stop. He slips between their legs like a shadow, scrambles up the gate, and leaps over the barricade into the valley beyond. Within moments, deep drums echo across the abyss. Gorillas pour from their stone dens, armed with clubs and spears made from bone and rock. At the heart of it all, Amber Rage, the Gorilla King, emerges, towering, broad-shouldered, eyes glowing like molten gold.
What disturbance dares break my domain's peace?
My king, a bear cub. It fled into the lower valley.
A bear? Here?
The council murmurs. For centuries, no bear has crossed into Verdant Abyss. The air itself feels cursed.
Show me!
They run through the dense jungle, crashing through vines and mossy stones. In the distance, the sound of frantic paws slapping against wet earth.
Faster!
Spectral Vein stumbles, exhausted. His vision blurs. He doesn't see the cliff until it's too late. The earth vanishes beneath him. He skids to a halt, but momentum carries him over the edge. He falls. His small claws catch a hanging branch. The wood creaks, barely holding. Below, an endless pit. Far beneath, a dark river of motion. A mass of wildebeests migrating through the canyon, their horns flashing in the moonlight. Amber Rage rushes to the cliff's edge.
Hold on!
He shouts, reaching down with his massive hand. Spectral Vein's eyes widen. Terror and confusion mix within them. He doesn't understand. Why would the enemy try to help him? Amber Rage leans closer. His voice softens, calm but urgent.
Listen, cub, give me your paw. I'll pull you up.
Spectral Vein hesitates, trembling. The branch groans under his weight.
Trust me.
The cub reaches up. Their fingers nearly touch. Then, snap. The branch breaks.
No!
Amber Rage roars, diving forward, but it's too late. Spectral Vein falls, his small body tumbling into the void. For a heartbeat, silence, then a distant impact as he lands on the backs of the wildebeests below. The herd bellows in panic. The flow of bodies tramples everything beneath. Amber Rage watches in horror as the waves of beasts surge and crash over the cub's body. There is no rescue, only dust and death.
The cub is gone.
Amber Rage closes his eyes. For a long moment, he says nothing. Then, his deep voice rumbles, low and sorrowful.
This was no accident.
What do you mean, my king?
Heirs do not send their young into the abyss. This is a trick. A spark meant to set fire between our clans.
He turns to his soldiers, fury igniting behind his gaze.
The peace we've built, it's shattered. Iron Mirage will blame us, and I will not let him strike first.
The gorillas beat their chests, roaring in agreement. The jungle itself trembles. Amber Rage looks once more into the abyss where the cub vanished. His voice is almost a whisper now, filled with both grief and prophecy.
The death of a child will awaken the wrath of kings. And when the war begins, no forest, no sky, no soul will be spared.
Meanwhile, miles away, Iron Mirage and his warriors reach the borders of verdant abyss. The air reeks of tension. The wind carries the faint echoes of gorilla drums.
Do you hear that?
War drums, my king! No, please, no!
Then it's already begun!
He looks toward the shadowy horizon, where the jungle meets the mountains, the domain of Amber Rage.
Prepare the armies! The bears will march at dawn!
Far away, hidden in the darkness of his den, Fang hears the distant drumbeats carried by the wind. He smiles.
Perfect! The fire is lit!
Feral Nova stands beside him, eyes glinting.
So, it's working?
Oh yes! Soon, the bears and the gorillas will tear each other apart, and the lions will lose their most powerful ally.
He looks to the horizon, where faint embers of dawn begin to rise.
The game has only begun!